Okay. Alright guys, getting into this quickly. I have no idea what the rules are. Hello, right. Map. Wait, hang on. Cruzer. Oh. Half. DMZ. Okay. R2 ladder. GMZ. Hey, Root. Yeah, man. Dude, I've been busy. I've been very busy today. I managed to organize a Mental Omega tournament in all of like 2 hours last night, so I've just been sorting that out this morning. And then got Renegade, and then got a Firestorm pizza stuff to do later. Gotta eat. It's been a busy day. But yeah, I have no idea. MO tournament. Yeah, I need to message Marco. Score is apparently, can someone tell me the score? This isn't gonna look right on stream, by the way. I need to remap it to stream. Apologies for that. MO tournament. Yeah, I introduced him to the idea of crew battle. It's gonna look weird for you guys. Yeah, I know. Form. Continue at BO9. No videos used. Sweet. What about what's the score? Sorry, NG. You did tell me earlier it's 3-1 to someone. I'm gonna run and make coffee in a minute after this game. Cruzer in the red, Path in the blue. 3-1 to Cruzer. Yeah. I did. All right, how do you play this game? These guys are not right. Audio balance is off. Game controls. Sound. Turn that down. There we go. Right, the firing sound didn't seem loud enough. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Right, so Cruzer on 3-. He does have that IFV out with the engine. What? Oh, to capture the airport. Of course, sneaky. Hopefully Zane versus Sash tomorrow, by the way. Drone does get into that Rhino. Tree blocking them. Yes. Ooh, nice minor micro. A power drop did happen down there. Sorry guys, getting back into things. Good effort on the miner up top. We do have harass down at the bottom. Oh, that one. Yeah. You up for some 1v1? I'm up for streaming you do some 1v1, NG. Find a good opponent for you, man. That could be fun. Either tonight or tomorrow afternoon. Rhino still putting an effort around the top here. Where the fuck is Path's buildings? Yeah. I wasn't looking at factions when I made the coloring. And we do see Cruzer here with an almighty number of rhinos. Pap, I'm surprised playing Soviets on a map like this. I'd expect allies out of him. Parrot up there, but has been forgotten about. That that rhino still putting in harassment work. It's very near dead. Pap, no service depots. Unlikely to really repair it. It's a real shame. Always want to get those, keep those alive if you can. Ooh, building a service depot? Technically, yes. Because the service depot is 500 bucks, 600, and repairing that will cost you 90. 10% of original price from 0 to max. So it's actually worth building a service depot. Hey, Thomas. Hey, trying to YouTubes. It's only because I'm doing generals later. Keep the stream rolling. So Cruzer, not much money to talk of. He's had to spend a lot of money on pillboxes. What are you cooking? I know, dude. You want to know when I came up with that idea? Last night when I said like something like oh fuck, you can search for it in MO lobby. It was like 2 a.m. That's how long it takes to start a tournament. It doesn't start weeks. Take weeks. It takes like 2 hours. Nice push from Cruzer here. Around the building is dangerous. Pav could have caught him out, I think, around there, but decided to back off. I think he thought Cruzer was going to try and kill his army, but didn't. I'm not sure that was worth it for Cruzer. Pav lost a walk, but like no tanks. Cruzer lost a lot of his army. Powered up at the top. We'll get the ref. Oh, with the split as well. No micro though from Pav. Bit late, losing that rhino. Rhino moving down the bottom. Cruzer in a bit of trouble. Takes out 2 grizzlies for 3. 3 grizzlies for 3. Takes out 1 miner, 2 miners. 3 miners go down. Pillbox goes down as well. And Cruzer calls GG.
Player defeated.
Pav getting back on the map. I was worried this might go to like a 4-0. 5-1. Be over quick. When this next game starts, I'm just gonna. I boiled the kettle, so I just need to pour some water in my instant coffee. Poltergeist. NG, do they have free picks over factions? Like, can they go whatever faction they want, or did you force them to go Soviet and US and allies? Up to them. AVA? Whoa, spicy. Right, 1 sec. Hey, coffee and energy drink obtained. Right, so in the top left here, we have Mr. Paffington himself. Oil in the top left there. Bottom right, we have Cruzer. And oil down there for him. I'm expecting this to be a slightly slower start to the game. As I always say, on this map, it depends where people spawn. If you spawn in not with your oil, then you can build off your oil and get both gems at the same time very early on, and you can do some really nice early aggression. If you spawn next to your oil, you obviously have a one gem patch eco, and so things are a little bit more tame. This is traditionally a Sov map, so Some interesting choice picks here. Path, obviously an allied player quite often, or enjoys playing allied, but not missing his career. But he does know his way around the allied faction. Cruzer also really normally a Soviet player, but Cruzer for the an often overlooked player. But a solid A-classer nonetheless. Path suffering a little light harass. IFV and Grizzly out for both. No micro on that. Path misclick. Oh no, he sees the early aggression. Ref has to get sold, but the pillbox is there. Cruz's been playing a lot of allied in QM. That power plant. But Path does defend. He's got the recovery here on 6 miners, but he's driving them. Path, they're called chrono miners, my boy. They chrono. Obviously clicked down here, I think, and while the miner was in the ref. But here's a push from Cruzer. Path is not going to get a base trade here. His tanks doesn't have enough units, and okay. Goes to MCV. He'll get it, and Cruzer pulls back. Why? Cruzer could have massacred him, and his eco, and driven up, and well, he may well still do that. Path kind of throws his army away. The GI say down the power plant. Both of them. MCV has to get sold, and without the MCV, no pillboxes, no Rocketeers, or 1 or 2, but that is not enough. Cruzer's just gonna come in here and take revenge for the run the Path did, and Cruzer just needs to kill off a few buildings. I doesn't even notice there's pillboxes down here though. But I don't think Path has the firepower, and Path GG's 4-2 to Cruzer. Match point. Tiger Bay. Okay. I'm amazed. I thought this would be a bit closer. Not that the games I've seen haven't been good, but you know, the score. I would have thought it would be more balanced. Maybe not 4-2 to Path, but 4-3 to Path, or 4-4. Must. Yes. Very good. Okay, right. Cruzer on the top left here. Tech buildings obviously auto capture. Path down on the bottom. Hasn't got the airport. Path? No planes? Oh, he mixed up the auto cap. Is that a restart? Is that a restart, NG? He mixed up what building was auto capped. Clearly. This is over. I mean, Path has played this map enough times. He really should know, right? Like, Path does play QM. But the airport's gonna go down. Gonna do some shenanigans with that NG. But there's a dog there. And it can't eat the NG, but it has scouted. And now the ref's gonna go down. Yeah. He just Rambo, man. Oh. Path now 3 miners on gold here. Cruzer getting gold. Classic. Cruzer like, I can beat you without getting the gems. Might come back and bite him in the ass. But he does have gems up here. Path out of position, not even putting the rocket, the IFV over there, but he's sandwiched. Path's tank's very low here. Going after the pill. MCV cell. AFC will go down. And this has gone from bad to worse for Path. Not getting that airport. So important. And the tank fight just straight up loses it there. Doesn't have the money. Didn't have the resources. Couldn't get the ore from there. And there's GG's.
Player defeated.
There you go, chaps. It's all over. As quick as that. I know another show match if Bruce is around. Alrighty. Get me, Mr. Root. Fairly baked. Make it a so. It's a fun game. There's no money on the line here. You can make it BO7 if you want, man. Password 789. You know you want to read. It's a chill game, man. It's the chill game. When you want to get your training arc done. Yeah, I will train off stream this week. Maybe on stream, I don't know. But yeah, during the week I'll get into do some mental omega games. Do we have a route? Yeah, Dragon, it'll be good. Like the Red Alert, there's been crew battles in Red Alert for a few times, and Yuri's Revenge, and they've always been very hype. And Dragon, I haven't looked at Discord, so, yeah, because obviously I started streaming as soon as the post went in. Yeah, like it's whatever player's skill is doesn't matter, because each team will have roughly the same number of people of the same level, and all that matters, it doesn't matter how many wins a player gets, it matters how many losses they get, because that's at the end of the day what gets rid of players. So Abdo, it doesn't matter how many people he beats, all that happens is that he needs to lose 4 times and then he's out. And I have cast games where Drunk loses to Abdo 3-5 and Kaiser loses 4-5 or something. Now Kaiser and Drunk can just beat Abdo. Easy. No one is invincible. And then you get things like Bowser wins 1 game versus Abdo, and that's huge. Like, you know, Bowser can lose 4-1 to Abdo, and that doesn't matter because you expect Bowser to lose. What matters is he wins 1 game. So crew battles are way more hype because it doesn't matter about each series, it matters about each game. I think the problem with like Mental Omega has the same issue that Red Alert has, that there's a big skill gap between people. We root for underdogs pulling out each. Yeah, exactly. That's literally it, Dragon. Because otherwise you end up with, oh, Marco's going to win the Red Alert 2 tournament, or Legend or Marco's going to win it. So there's no point in me entering. So Bowser should enter the tournament, not because he's going to win it, or he enters the tournament because it's a team event, and he just needs to like get as many wins as possible. And if it's against a really good player, then, you know, 1 win is great. Let's run a 2v2. If we have players, Gino, if I got you a mate, I still don't know who you'd go against. Like, you don't compete against any other possible winners. No. Exactly. And the idea is that the teams have, like, if you add the skill of all of the players in the team together, you get about the same. Like, if you say Abdo's a 10 out of 10, Drunk is a 9 out of 10, then the next player on Abdo's team is a 7 out of 10, and then 6 out of 10. And, you know. The last Red Alert 2 crew battle ended with one team having, like, 2 lives left on their final player. And the other team lost. So it was razor close. If Gino wants a BO9, Gino as a path would be dope. We do need a player though. I have about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Surprised Path lost. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. That didn't seem like Magic Path though. Like, Hair Platinum, which on the one hand I mean, a Path wasn't playing his best, but I know he can play better. Cruzer sneaky. Cruzer played solid. Cruzer played solid as well. I don't want to take anything away from him. Show matches make me nervous. We'll learn from it. Pat's been around for so long. I can't believe they make him nervous. Maybe they do. Some people get nervous from show matches and some people do better. Sash is one of those people who plays better in show matches. I think Sander is one of those people who doesn't. As nervous as they before 1v1 makes Matt, that's true. Root is 50-50. Sometimes Root can I know sometimes I know Root when he went through his like god tier evolution was saying at first it made him play better, and then towards the end he was saying when he was getting burnout he was saying that actually no, it's starting to stress him out. So not nerves but like stress, same kind of effect, because at first it was like, oh yeah, I'm doing well and people are seeing it, and then I think because everybody was getting very hyped, everyone was getting very hyped. Root probably felt the pressure. We have knife. We have knife, guys. Oh no! First I got burnt out, then lack of interest. Yeah. Knife is cheating on Zed. Come. So we have start 0-0. Okay. We have a team. I mean, a set of players. Hey, right. Yeah, right. I cast a mental Omega match yesterday, and that was real good fun. And I'm gonna host a mental Omega. I'm just came up with an idea for a mental Omega tournament with someone else yet last night afterwards. So I'm gonna do that. But I think that's my slow return to Red Alert 2. I think after, like, during that and after that will be the return to RAT. Right. So in the top right, we have Knife in the red. In the bottom left, we have Path in the blue. Path playing as USA, and Knife playing as Iraq. I'm not gonna make any jokes. You know, I want to go out with a bang, but not that kind of bang, right? Getting into jams, nice and simple. Interesting ref placement. That's all nice and square. Previous series, yeah, Rick, I didn't stream the first half of it. Somebody else did. I'm not sure who. Hey, Cord. Whose bottom do I think will get bashed in? I don't know. I mean, Knife has a lot of experience with bottom bashing with Zed. And it kind of goes both ways. Repeated bashings of the body, yes. Ah, yes. Reminds me of my days at private school. Boarding school. So, standard build from... slightly non-standard from Path. Path going a little bit early with the tanks. Only on 5 miners. Knife on 6 already. 7. 3. 6. Why are they so slow? Where's the 7th miner? Are my time's off? I think it's been a close game. I think so too. I think Path isn't in top form, and I think Knife can sometimes step up to the plate and play like an A-class. It's just when he's playing versus Zed. Knife versus Zed, honestly, it's like both players decide to turn off half their brain. It's still balanced, but they both play badly. Path moving. Like, Zed will play quite well when he's not against Knife. This will be fine for now. Not expanding quite as fast as you'd expect, or as he could. But then this is a Mark or Legend we're talking about here. Leaving a lone Rhino out to get poached there. Thought that was illegal these days. Grizzlies coming up. Obviously, that's not enough Grizzlies to do anything with, but they are speedy boys. And speedy boys will speed. Up at the top. Knife needs to kind of split this. Double power drop, essentially, up here now. One old, one new. RA2GI is not super OP. I'd be moving those tanks, my man. Miners. No, not the miners. 1 miner down. 2 miners down. 3 miners down. 4 miners down. Jesus Christ, it's like something off Epstein's Island. But the tail of Path does get caught. Loses some Grizzlies, but the damage has been done. I'm not sure if Knife can recover from this. Rocketeers up there doing the damage. One flag goes down, 2 flags go down, 3 rocks is left. That's a not insignificant amount of damage. Even if this will gets cleaned up, I think Knife is in such a hole right now. Oh yes, poll prediction. GG is called. I've got to do prediction. Brutal, savage, wrecked. As a famous caster once said. Mr. Red Eye himself. I think Muri would get that reference, but I'm not sure the rest of you would. Unless you're Dota fans from back in the day. Five minutes. On the predictions there. Divide and conquer. Pav gonna go allied here? Okay. No, he's going Soviet. See? You know what this tells me, guys? Pav is not that cocky.
Rice playing games declares bashings of the bottom.
Bashings of the bottoms. Exactly. Go fetch my paddle. We will see if it's the soft leather one or the hard wooden one. We have Knife in the top right. We have Path in the bottom left. Sova Sue. Standard build off the bat. What could you do to this map to spice things up, but also make it better? Like little changes, guys. Little changes, which wouldn't necessarily make it better. You're not trying to fix stuff, but what wouldn't make it worse, but would just make it like spicy and different. Like if you had to make a spicy version of each map without ruining it, what if you moved these? Like, so like you put that there and you put the opening to this, for the hill over here. Would that change very much? Or if you swapped the gem patch here and put it down here and you made that gold bigger. Like little tweaks like that. How much will that impact the game? Maybe there's a tournament in this. Or like some show matches to be had. Ask Polly to... Oh! Knife gets droned. Service depot does come out. Trip drone for Path. Wasted. He can save all this. Micro. Off. Come on, Knife. Come on. Notice it. Come on, Knife. Oh yeah, okay, no. It was me not noticing. That was brilliant by Knife. Now, if he microed behind it, with macroing behind it and was still building, which I think he is, it might have been worth. Obviously, that was AFK mining time, but that was impressive. Is Path gonna meme? Okay, so Path went Soviet, not allied, but he's still gonna take the opportunity to have a little play. You know, a little bit of heavy petting, and foreplay before the body bashing. I love that term, Rick. Sorry. Seven minus versus 6, 8. Path is fucked if he doesn't change up his playstyle soon. Does get droned. Should have noticed. Yeah, he does. Path is, Knife cannot be in a better position. Path is now on 7 miners to Knife's 8. Yes, 8. But Knife is on 2 wars. So he's 1 miner ahead, 1 war ahead. He's building in another direction. Path is mining out all of this. And he's still going drones. Third war. And this isn't really an... I would be building a sentry gun here. Knife. He'll lose it. He's gonna lose it. Okay. So he can't quite... Knife couldn't quite manage to hold. Dog's in the wrong place. He really needed them at the front. But... clip it! Oh no! Good heavens! Sneaky stuff! 2 miners get droned. Runners get droned. But I think Knife has this. Knife can just bulldoze here. MCV for Knife is still alive. Very laggy. We'll get 1 miner. Can he get the other? He should be able to get it. So Path on 2 miners, no MCV. Knife on 6 miners, 1 on gems, 1 AFK. Does get droned again. And Path drones that tank and then kills it with his own. Oh no! Knife droned his miner. My bad. My apologies. Crikey. Okay, Knife. Oh! He gets it! The final miner! Okay, Path has money for more. But that is huge! This is over. Knife, sell a fucking war factory. And build tanks. You gotta defend this. Sentry gun, sentry gun, sentry gun. Now, we need to know how much has Knife been playing with Legend recently, because there's a slim chance that Knife has learned Legend's famous throw tactics and is about to implement them. But now is not the time for the legendary throw. Now is the time for the Quas comeback. We will change tunnel after this, of course. But Path on 1 miner down here. Very little gold. Knife just needs to pump out the tanks. There is nothing Path can do. Like, Knife could have just built drones. On the gold, very clever. Slow down the drones, Vejos to attack. Rhino's out of position, does get 1 drone, does get 2, the 3rd gets in. But Path just GG's. There was no winning that. Has anyone tried this? Is it any good? Wait, did everybody's ping drop? Stormy Daniels? Yeah, okay. FC Middle East is better. And it looks like people are using it, so... Half going allied here. So, knife on the right, path on the left. Lick my milk, the lags are here. Yeah. Game one was fine. I was just like, yeah. And there's nothing we can do about it. Not really. But no one else was brave enough to take on the pilot himself. Guys, I can't wait till the Tash grows out and then summer hits. I can stick on the aviators. Fucking goose. Half going destroyer because yeah, that's gee, sold his naval yard. He just built it for that. That's he's got it. He could have done this with Korea, but the madman does get the hit on the flak track. Will kill the oil. It's getting the gems in the middle. This works as allied. You can chrono your miners across. Now, ideally, of course, this would be countered by rhinos to the bottom left. But Knife deciding to try and defend this with flak tracks. Rocketeer not going to get much done up here. Yeah, Blazer, it's what happens after something finishes and a new thing begins. He's pulling out all the madman strats today. This is probably good for Knife to play against, actually, because Knife is probably very used to playing against Zed and other sort of peer or near peer adversaries, like similar level opponents. Sorry, and it's Ico. Thank you very much, man. Christox, Iku. That's what. Yeah, Iku. I remember Ico once told me how to pronounce his name. It sounded something like Iku. Blazer, someone else streamed the first part. It was 3-1 to Cruzer, and I picked it up. Destroyer does go down. It's so. These Harriers doing massive amounts of work. Knife has tanks, but he's not using them. He has no map presence. Lost his ref up there. He's on 0 oils versus 3. And Path just chilling right now on 5 miners. Knife on 2. I think Knife needs to just go in. He's got nothing apart from this army that could beat that. Yeah, MCV cell, full send it, my boy. He needs to go. Like now. Like literally now. You have 12 tanks against 10. 9. And it's like Knife thinks that he can, the longer he waits, the better it'll be. It's not. Also, rally point your tanks, please. Not splitting up his tanks. Fighting in a narrow pass. Trying to come out, but not the right place to take an engagement. Should have come across a bridge. Really? Wider, more engagement. Or maybe you want to play Topaz? We're both captains, man. It was gonna be Clear, but Clear's too busy. Like his schedule doesn't work.
Player defeated.
So I asked Topaz, and he said that he can fit it in around exams. It was either that or we didn't play, but I thought me and Topaz were around about the same level. Topaz a little bit better. And both of those players are very experienced, unlike you. Do you not remember I beat Bowser? Like, absolutely steamrolled him. Divide freeze over. I haven't even played much MMO. I haven't, man. I haven't played it since like start of the year. I'm gonna practice this afternoon. No, not this afternoon. This week. But the point is, Blazer, the teams will be balanced to account for Matt Noob, as God likes to say. Flames rules. Blazer and Matt on area 4. I'd be up for doing that at some point. Blazer, yeah, you and I can practice. Didn't I beat you once as well? In MO? Pretty sure I did. Didn't we both go Russia and I did Tesla Tigers, and you for some reason didn't, or just did it really badly? True, that's a weedy. I don't really plays anymore. Blazer. Blazer, you still play AoE 4 ladder, right? If you have any good games, send me like let me know and I will cast the replays. Score update. Oh yeah. I want to cast some of yours and Roots games, because obviously you can just watch replays. Because I only know how to play France. By know how to play, I mean can, you know, just about do it. We have Knife as Soviet, Path is Allied here. Nobody building on their dangerous ore. And Connie Rush that gets A, scouted, and B, Has no target. Pug today. Yeah, CV. I'm gonna try. I've got Firestorm testing beforehand though. Yeah, I feel like grade it. Yeah, you will do, man, because you're trying a new civ. You will play one civ, and then you move on to another, and you'll drop, but you won't drop down to base level, because in getting good with one, you learn some basics and some skills and tactics. So you'll drop a little bit, but then you'll rise higher. Your skill level will go like that. Nice push by Path here. Oh god, Path got the oil. All right, we have a dangerous ore up here. Good, like to see it. But down at the bottom, send in a tanks, Blazer, knife, whatever your name is. Go! What are you waiting for? Oh dear lord. What are you doing? It's like, no, I want to take damage from this Rocketeer. Yes, I want him to build more forces to destroy me. What are you doing? You have stolen defeat from the jaws of victory. What? Knife? What? What are we doing? Well, Grizzly's up at the top here. I think they killed the miner. Hey, Grant, how are you, man? Yeah, I got bored about 4 weeks ago. So I decided to try it. I'm not sure it'll last. Sublime, is this a version from Steam? I think this is my EA version, but they're the same. To do it, you want to do that. Knife, taking out the ref that Path built behind his base. Path now going up to the top left. Yeah, Sublime. Path going up to the top left, gonna knock out this expansion. You're like, Dad, Matt. It is worth it. Is it worth it? It's free. It's how everybody plays multiplayer, Sublime. It also gives you like resolution fixes and stuff without you having to mess around with editing files. It will make your life a lot easier. It's easier to download and install CNCnet just to change your resolution. Path coming into a Knife space here does take out the MCV. Knife gonna clean things up, but he has no answer to this air. Path was dying. Can I use that to play CNC? There. I have the Steam version of CNC, the original Red Alert. Yeah. There is CNC now version for Red Alert 1, CNC 1, Tiberian Sun, and Red Alert 2. Yuri's Revenge. And now Knife just going all in with... do you remember minute 2 of the game? Where he had his army outside of Path's base and then decided to go home? What is it like? Is it, it's like this. Looks like this. There you got players. You got games. You got like, you know, lobby chat, global chat, and then game lobby here. Equinox version 2. Veto from Path. Doesn't like it. But yeah, Sublime, it works for Steam and EA, the same. You can play with people from both. There's no, like, limit. Two back. $2 each? Sure. Monster Aussie lemonade. It is, dude. I'm not addicted to this stuff, but it's the best flavor. It's not too sweet. Obviously, it's got that sort of like lemon acidity. So I basically only buy this. I have some token sugar free. I think the Lewis Hamilton ones, which are quite nice, a bit like, you know, mangoey. But I'm not really a fan of sugar-free energy drinks. Definitely not. But sugar-free. Did Path want to change faction? But even sugar-free, like Coke and Pepsi, I prefer full fat. You can taste the difference. I don't drink them very often. Well, I drink at least one Monster every single day, but apart from that, I don't drink fizzy drinks very often. It's either water or that. Lots of things happening. We have 2 engineers going to the left, 3 engineers going for the left, 4 engineers going to the left. Answer today is a fuck ton of fizzy energy drinks. Yeah, but it's Aussie lemonade. Look, my caffeine intake is perfectly fine. I have a Monster, 3 or 4 cups of coffee, and then like my for breakfast I tend to have like a protein shake but with carbs, and that's got like caffeine in it as well. So it's like a reasonable amount. Oh no, it gets the oil. Oh well. It's the sugar. Oh yeah. But to be fair, I don't exactly have any other sugar for the rest of the day. I don't eat desserts. I don't really snack on candy. So, I mean, if this is like 40% of my daily sugar, then I'm probably getting about 110% of my daily recommended sugar. Nice push here by Knife with the Connies. Use your tanks! The things with the big guns! He could have. His tanks were there for like display. He's like, no. The honor of shooting the AFC will be given to these 4 conscripts, not the 5 rhinos. Push on the miners. He's gonna. Knife knows better. Knife. I wouldn't get annoyed if it was lower level players, but Knife knows fucking better than to just go, oh, he's attacking me. That's nice. The oil. Yeah, I can forgive that. There's a lot going on. Oil mate per second. It is. I can work it out. Nice push here. The ref does to go down. A Knife just playing way too passively. You know who this reminds me of? It reminds me of Sander, but if Sander like lost more units. And then there's a push, but he's going to get clapped on. It's like he doesn't want to go in until the point after it's too late.
Player defeated.
It's really weird. I think Knife is kind of getting stun locked by Path. Like Knife against a lower level player would go in. But what Knife is doing is he's thinking, I'm against Path. I can't be winning. I can't be in a good position. This can't be, like, this situation can't be real. I'm missing something. And he's backing off. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Because against Zed, Knife would have charged in laughing and destroyed the base. And got sort of GG trash noob. But against Path, he's like, no, it's Path. I can't win this. So I'm missing something. I need to pull back. And it's a common thing for lower level players to have, both when they start playing out and when they're against people they know are better. I do it. Isn't it over? Oh yeah. Whoops. We'll play one more. Beer 99. Does anyone else want to play? We have Knife in the top left. We have Path in the bottom right. Oils make $20 a pop, right? I think that's 60 ticks. Isn't it like $20 a second? Or is it $20 every 5 seconds? Might be $20 every 5 seconds. Or 4. Then the idea of $5 a second sounds familiar. So we have early aim push out from Knife here. I did try to block the AFC. Well, scout up there. Pillbox does go down. Nice early game pressure. Get some fucking oil! Path! Receiving this time. The paddle came down and Knife reaches up and grabs Path's arm and rips it out of his hand, and instead goes to bash his bossy, as Rick would say. Now, Knife only on 3 miners, Path on 4, but Knife does have a bit more of an army. Sort of pay attention, move your tanks, move your tanks. What are you looking at? What could you possibly be looking at? 2 tanks up top, 3 tanks down bottom. Split your tanks, 2-2, and get a sentry gun ready. No. 2-2. We're gonna have some coming through in the middle. Where's that sentry gun? 5 miners, that'll defend against 3 grizzlies for a time, especially with a sentry. Who's up next? Need an opponent. I've got a message from Kane. Maybe he's got blitz show match. These are gonna come in soon. There's the air. There's Harriet. Oh! Path doesn't divert the flat track. No, this isn't over for Knife. Path has map control, but it's a little bit flaky. Remember, flat tracks do more damage the closer they are to their target, if the target is an air unit. So if you're shooting a Rocketeer from far away, it does less damage than if you're shooting it from underneath. Six miners now, 2 walls. MCV moves to the gold. Gems are a little bit too much for a little bit too much of a reach, I think, for Mr. Knife. Now, there's the drop. Knife just playing very passively again. Is it dealing with the power drop? All purifier out and mirage tanks. Dassos are needed, my boy. He undeploys MCV. He needs a radar. And there's the 3 tanks that Path has had left lying around for a while now. Does get 1 miner. For the cost of 1 grizzly, you're not even punishing. Okay, he's rolling into Path space. 4 mirage, 5 mirages, but Path not paying attention. Lots of miners going down. 3, I think. He can't beat those mirages. Not the worst trade in the world. It's doable for Knife, I think. Path is like base locked. Did Path sell? Did anyone see? I'm not paying attention. It looks like he's sold. Yeah, he's sold. Takes out the mirages. There's not enough of them. Let's fucking go, boys. It's Jova. Path wants to stay in the game, but double elite, yeah, dream on.
Player defeated.
Tournament B. Are we sure it's 5-2? Or did I mess up the score, guys? How did he not win? He didn't macro behind it. Not very well. And he didn't get much damage done on Knife. So, Path in the top. Knife in the bottom. Alright. This will be a quick one. Oh, shit. That's still there. Oh, whoops. Dude. Yeah, I've been playing some CNC4 the last few weeks. Heretic. Dude, the multiplayer is actually fun with friends. It's crazy because it's like League of Legends or Dota. You just move your MCV and you build shit out of it, and then you just lift up your MCV and move it. It's like a MOBA. Which I'm trying to get 10 people who play it so we can do a 5v5. At the moment, I've got 8 or 9. Okay, drone gets taken down. Put the Connie in there. Still gets him. Oh, 5-2, thank you. Where are you going? Server sepal out. 2 miners to 2. And droned. Save it. I have radar from Path Lab. You're going to see a Dreadnought and or a Kirov from Path. My money's actually on a Kirov. No, he's going Dread. Okay. Dread is a good idea. Kirov is the Path idea.
Kirov reporting.
He does both. But not fast enough. Denies the Dread though. But I think this is GG. I don't think you can get the damage. Wait, base trade? Can he get the damage? No production. But he needs a tank to shoot this, I think. Flag troopers! Flag troopers! Now kill the miners with your tanks. Get them vet. Repair your tanks as well. Hey, Zed. Yeah, nice cheating on you, bro. Dude, spam the flags. He wants that Deso. If he kills the Deso, he's won, probably. Dude, why have you got 50 flags? Because you got 9.5k. You can win this. This is called a legendary throw right here. Oh, he lost the radar. That's why. So, Bill Connies! Literally anything. The engineer, that'll take down half a building's damage, health. He could, dude, he could have been building out of that racks. Like a line of conscripts. There is no reason why you shouldn't have done that. Coldest peak. Okay, so what was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. 5, yeah. Now it is, yeah. Was that arranged for what? Okay. Coldest peak. Well. Apparently things haven't been scheduled for Zane versus Sash. Like, Zane wanted to play earlier. I can stream it earlier tomorrow. I can't stream it today. Right, so it's first to 7, I think. Path at the top. Knife at the bottom. I have 50 minutes. More like 45. So standard build, Path is allied. It works. Probably best to go quick Grizzlies. But he's what? There? I don't like it. Why are we building down here? We're building over here or over here. Zed, NG was volunteering to play show matches today and tomorrow. Maybe it's just he doesn't want to play versus you. Grizzly coming in. Rocketeer as well. Where's the Harriet? Not there yet. Huh? Oh. I thought you saw this MTV. Yeah, it's a Path moves. Top right. Knife doing the sensible thing and building across to the left. Powered up comes down. We'll get cleaned up. Throw away para. And Path gonna get those juicy gems. Now, Path is gonna do like nasty splits here. Very nasty splits. Rocketeer is coming across. Knife cleaning up on the left here. Knife is getting a little bit lacking in the eco department. Oh no, he loses the miner. And he's only got one flag. There's a standard of a lot of players. Never building 2 flags. Because how do allied players kill flags? With air. If you build 2 flags, it's harder to kill one of them. So you don't even have to replace them ever. You just build 1, you'll build 4 or 5 throughout the entire game. It's called inefficiency. 1 miner goes down, 2 miner, 3 in quick succession. Yes, Knife, this is what you need to be doing. The barrage melts. Nail him to the floor. Right. Killer's production. I expect it's even better. Gets the lab. Right. Now, kill the AFC. I would have gone for the war factory. He's going after the miners. Path with 1 miner remaining. No MCV. A Knife has done what I said he should do multiple games, which is when you have a larger army than your opponent and you can beat them in a fight, you fight. doing? They're sitting there doing a little ballet dance. Like, you click that building, and then all of your tanks can be deleted, and you still win.
Player defeated.
Knife. What? Come on, knife, wake up. Oh, yin yang. Right, come on, pick the map. South Pacific. Two more games. Oh, sorry. Path has to win two more games. I have about 20 minutes. So, knife in the top left, path in the bottom right. Top left, better spot. No. I'm not. You can. Yeah. Yuri's Range Discord is bad enough. I'm not having you say shit like that in the stream. It's literally against Twitch TOS. You can get out with that set. Right, path, bottom right. He has got his oil, but no ref up here. Trying to get the oil in the bottom left. Unloading something into the flak. Doesn't micro the pillbox. Might try and do his own shenanigans. Knife might try and do his own shenanigans up top. And decides to kill the airport. Paradox gonna come down on the top oil there. The flak, I don't think gets anything. Half misclicking. The engine goes down for Knife. And now Knife gonna try and take out the airport. Like, just click it, please. Yeah, now you can run away. Okay. Runs away so too late, but does get the airport in the end. But Knife losing a lot of tanks because of it. Path losing his tank somehow. Oil? Gonna go down here. There's no defending this. So, Path decides to go and attack Knife. Knife has a miner down here. He needs to move some tanks. Oh, he needs an answer to this. Okay, moves the miner. Very sensible. Knife might still be able to save this. He needs a flak track, but he's also needs tanks. Maybe it's worth not saving it. Yeah, he decides to sell out. Is on 2 wars versus Path's 1, but doesn't have the expansion, of course. Sentry gun goes down. Double flak comes out. Should be enough to deal with that. Now, split 4. Or 3, actually. Probably 3. Knife gonna base trade. And yet, but nothing gained by Path yet. Knife though doesn't get a miner kill. Just flirting. And there's the Rockies. Flak's gonna go in. Ref goes down. That was Knife's only ref. Does need to rebuild it now. Does get a miner in the end. Loses the war factory as well. Knife can hold this. He can fight this. Don't go too far away. Yeah. Nails the Grizzlies. Limits their speed and maneuverability on the gold. Knife, though, is he building a ref? I wouldn't have moved your flaks over here. I'd have kept one back home. Or built a new one. Come on, Knife. It's nice. Elite flak. Knife still out armies Path, but his units are getting a little bit low on health. And he hasn't been able to replenish them. Loses all of his war factories. Dives in between the pills and the tanks. He could have slow sieged. He could have taken out the ref and then hit the wall and forced Path to move up to him. And instead, he, for some reason, dives in between the buildings when it's completely unnecessarily. Rocketeers on the left. Not gonna lose the oil, so now has none. Path has 1. Knife still has an eco though. Path does not. Not really. Not on 2 miners. So Path, Knife really, I think, just turtles. Okay. So Knife now can probably go in. But there's no rush for him to. Path is continuing to build army. And Rocketeers. And he doesn't need to move all of his tanks up there for 1 GI. Path gonna kill the gems. He's in trouble. Path's lost. He's still on 2 miners. Knife has 5. Getting all of this gold. I think he should start to think about going in. Trailblazer, thank you for the raid, buddy. All right, man. Just seeing a Knife versus Path. All right, show match. Path, Knife, definitely the underdog here, but not doing too badly. Supposed to be first 7, but I've got about 15 minutes before I have to head off, so we'll see. Knife is now, like, letting the game slip away from him, which has been the story of this series. Like, Knife could have gone in because he out-ecoed Path. They were both in pieces, but Path had 2 miners. The armies were, Knife had 6. The armies were about the same. A Knife could have traded and then beaten Path with the reinforcements. Instead, a Knife sat for too long. Gotta do adulting. Yeah. It's annoying. Take care, man. Dolphins coming in. We got the carrier already, and this is a problem. Knife just let Path set himself back up. And now we'll feel compelled to go in. That is possibly hittable by a tank. So we're gonna have a trade situation. Knife is going possibly the worst way possible in. He could have split his tanks. And this Path's gonna win the space trade. Yeah. Like, Knife is not clicking anything. It's a production structure. And I don't think Knife can hit this. In which case, if Path can't hit this, it goes to a draw. But I think he can. So theoretically, it's a Path win. Why is it a tie? Can't Path win? Carrier's being too close. Yeah, but Path could just kill all the tanks individually. If they want to call it a tie, then that's fine. But they're getting one more game. Should be able to hit it with rhinos from there. And if that miner can hit it, then a miner there can hit it as well. What's he hitting? Oh, he is hitting it. Surely the tanks can hit it. No? Yeah, Knife will run out of miners first. Now I can bring miners in and out. No, not fast enough that the carrier. I can reach his base. Yeah, that's what I mean. That was what I was saying, Gino. Powerful sniper tanks. Yeah. Push mine in and out. What, and dodge all of the carrier shots? Ah. It's up to the players. I mean, I'm not going to stream Path doing this for 20 minutes. And I've got to go in 10 anyway. So. Like. A knife, come on, dude. You GG out. Unless Path can't hit this. This is what you call bad sportsmanship. Path loves stalemates. Yeah. Nah, bad sportsmanship from both of them. Like, they care more about getting this one win than actually playing the games. Because if it's, like, I think Path can hit this, right? In which case it's not a stalemate. Knife can't kill this. Not if Path keeps one carry here. But Knife's not saying anything, and Path's refusing to let it go. And I've got 10 minutes left. And there is no game. There is no game after this. Oh. I don't have time for another game after this. Now. So they care more about getting this one win or not losing or not calling it a draw than actually playing RE2. Which is sad. If they cared about actually playing games instead of a score, then they'd just call it quits and start again. Or play a new map. Which is a real shame.
Player defeated.
Yeah, powerful win. But I haven't got time now. I haven't got time because they drew it out. It's a real shame. No. I haven't got time. That's a shame. That's a bit of a sad ending. But hey ho, whatever. There's no one's who's this chap? I don't know if he's playing against AI. I think it might be against AI. Is there anyone streaming? It cannot be a draw. Yeah, but like, you know, you just take the L, or you take the W, or you take the draw. Doesn't matter which, but you decide that is it worth spending 10 minutes of your life trying to finish the game? Or would you like to play another one? That's a shame. An extra 3 minutes? Yeah, but I only had 10 minutes, Savage. So that 10 minutes is enough time for another game. 7 is not. That's why, man. I told them that I had to go soon. If I had the time, yeah, 3 minutes wouldn't matter, and we could go for another game. I'm not mad, man. It's just sad. I was hoping to get another game. Points? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Oh, raid.